Am I the asshole for kicking my sister out of my wedding because of her baby? I kicked my sister out of my wedding, because she brought her newborn. And now half my family isn't speaking to me. Let me back up. I, 27F, got married last month. It was the one day I actually cared about everything going right. We made it crystal clear, no kids at the wedding. Not just because of noise or vibes, but because we'd planned this serene, outdoor ceremony and didn't want any disruptions. My sister, 29F, had her baby 2 months earlier. I love her and my niece, but I told her directly, more than once, that we'd still be sticking to the no kids rule. She said she understood. She even RSVP'd without the baby. Then the day comes. Hair's done, dress is on, music's playing, and she walks in, holding the baby carrier. I stared at her like, "You've got to be kidding me." She goes, "The babysitter bailed. It's just for the ceremony. She'll sleep through it." Nope. I told her she needed to leave the baby with someone or skip the wedding. She flipped. Started crying, said I was prioritizing a child-free aesthetic over family. My mom jumped in, telling me I was being a bridezilla and breaking my sister's heart on the most vulnerable day of her life. I stood my ground. My sister left in tears. Didn't stay for the ceremony. Barely speaks to me now. My mom called me cold. My aunt told me I'd regret it forever. My husband says I protected our day. But honestly, was I really that wrong for drawing a line? Am I the asshole? Drop your thoughts in the comments and like and follow for more videos. I found out that my wife of 14 years have cheated on me and I am utterly devastated. I just caught the love of my life cheating on me, and she doesn't even know I know. I haven't been home since, and I don't know if I ever want to go back. We've been together since college. She was my best friend, my safe place, the first person who ever made me feel truly loved. We've got 2 kids, 13 and 11. After a hard year, we finally got a break. I dropped the kids off at my brother's for the weekend so my wife and I could relax, reconnect. The next day, I got a huge promotion at work, biggest moment of my career. I was so excited, I bought her a piece of jewelry she's been eyeing for months. I wanted to surprise her, so I told her I'd be working late. I got home around 5, snuck in through the back door like a rom-com scene in my head. But the house was quiet. Too quiet. On the table, 2 wine glasses. A pack of cigarettes. My wife doesn't smoke. I crept upstairs. The shower was running. Then I heard laughter. A man's voice. I stood outside the bedroom door. And I heard them. Her. Saying things I've never heard from her in 15 years. Laughing, moaning, vile stuff. I stood there frozen, stomach in knots, heart in pieces. I left without saying a word. Just drove. For hours. I didn't answer her calls. I didn't answer my brother. I just said I needed space. Now I'm sitting alone in a motel room, feeling like my entire world just got nuked. My wife doesn't know I heard everything. My kids are with my brother. And I have no idea what to do next. I feel like a ghost in my own life. And I don't know how I'm supposed to breathe through this. How would you handle this situation? Drop your thoughts in the comments and like and follow for more videos. I kissed the bride. Right in front of the groom. Everyone gasped, but no one more than the groom himself. I know I should have kept my mouth shut. I should have let her go. But how do you forget someone who kissed you a month before her wedding? And whispered, "If it doesn't work out, find me." Well, she didn't back out. She married him. And I stayed silent. Until the ceremony. When the officiant said, "If anyone objects, speak now," I stood up. Everyone laughed nervously. They thought I was joking. I walked down the aisle. Her eyes widened in horror. She mouthed my name. I turned to the groom. Asked her what she told me last month. He looked confused. She turned pale. Then I said it. Loudly. "She kissed me. She said she wasn't sure about you." Silence. And then I walked out. No screaming. No drama. Just truth, dropped like a bomb. 3 months later, they're no longer married. But I'm no longer available either. She lost me the moment she said I do. Be honest. W or L move? Drop your thoughts in the comments and like and follow for more videos. I took Viagra every day for a year. And thought I was allergic to the sun. I thought I had a weird sun allergy. But it turned out I was overdosing on Viagra. Every single day. Last April, I was prescribed fluoxetine for anxiety and depression. Life got better, mood lifted, anger mellowed, vibes good. Then I met someone new. Great connection. Heavy petting. But biologically? Nothing was rising to the occasion. I blamed age, stress, anything. My GP prescribed me 100 mg sildenafil, Viagra. I added it to my daily pill lineup, vitamins, antidepressants, and the little blue booster. And wow! Libido through the roof. Motivation like I was 17 again. Everything was perfect. For a while. About 3 to 4 weeks in, a coworker said, "Dude, you look sunburnt." I ran to a mirror, face was blotchy, red, hot. I thought it was sun, allergies, maybe stress. For nearly a year, I tried lotions, antihistamines, creams, nothing worked. Finally, a new GP looked at my file and said, "You've been taking Viagra. Daily?" I nodded. He blinked. "It's not a daily med, it's as needed." That moment hit like a freight train. Viagra dilates blood vessels, which explains the persistent flushing, stuffy nose, and racing heart. Not allergies, just way too much boner energy. Let's just say, my face wasn't the only thing that was red. Be honest. Have you ever taken a med without reading the label properly? Drop your thoughts in the comments and like and follow for more videos. This guy from AA started stalking me, and it escalated fast. I've been sober for 9 years. I started recovery in high school and was already 2 years sober by graduation. When I outgrew teen programs, I joined a small adult AA group at a nearby church. There, I met a guy around my age. He seemed nice at first, asked about my journaling, sat next to me every meeting. When I said I might switch to another group after graduation, he didn't hide his disappointment. I stopped going during the chaos of senior year. Graduation day came, and there he was, in the crowd. I never invited him. Afterward, he handed me chocolates and a note about how much he'd miss me. Then he showed up at my new job. I worked at a cosmetics counter in a department store. He kept coming by, never buying anything, just watching. Every day. Finally, my coworker called him out, loud and clear. Embarrassed, he walked out. We told our manager, but he never came back. I don't know what he wanted. And honestly, I don't want to know. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments and like and follow for more videos.
Taifu by leaving out my Kong while I was at work. I just got home and I genuinely don't know how to process what just happened. Currently debating if I should move to the mountain by myself. So here's what just happened. My wife's out of town for the week, and since I've been working crazy hours, an overnight shift straight into a morning one, I asked my mom to stop by the house, let the dog out, feed him, and keep him company until I could get myself home. Now here's where it gets mortifying. When my wife is away for extended periods, I have a personal toy. It's blue, hourglass-shaped, and let's say ergonomically designed. My wife is fully aware and even jokingly nicknamed it my Kong. Anyway, before I went to bed after my last shift, I washed it and left it on the dish rack in the kitchen. Usually I put it away immediately, but I guess I was overworked and I passed out without thinking twice. So fast forward to today, I come home after 16 hours of nonstop work. I'm exhausted, dead on my feet, and just ready to fall into bed. I walk in and there's my mom on the couch, happily playing with the dog. And in his mouth, the Kong covered in peanut butter. I freeze, just completely short circuit. She gets up to greet me and goes, "He just loves his Kong." Immediately she can tell something up and asked, "Is everything okay, sweetie?" I mumbled something like, "Yeah, just a long day," and stumbled off before I could burst into flames on the spot. She didn't stay long. Thank God, just left me a plate of food and went home. As soon as the door closed, I sprinted around the house trying to catch my dog, finally wrestled the Kong from him and chucked it in the trash like it was radioactive. Now I'm lying in bed, sleep deprived and emotionally destroyed, trying to decide if I'll ever be able to look my mother in the eye again. Or if I should tell my wife, or if I should just disappear. Drop your thoughts in the comments and like and follow for more videos. What are things men appreciate but don't want to ask for? Hi all, I'm 24 fam, and my partner Tom is 26 ma'am. He does literally everything for me and always has since I met him 6 years ago. I've no idea how I got so lucky. Whenever any of my friends or coworkers are going through a breakup, they say things like, hopefully I'll meet a Tom. He sends flowers to my job, takes me on surprise dates. He's about to buy us our first house. When we met, I had only been on 2 trips out of the country when I was a kid, and he told me he'd show me the world, which he has. He's brought me to so many countries, and I've seen some amazing things because of him. He's a provider to a whole new level and never buys himself anything or treats himself. He always tells me it's his job to look after me and would do anything I ask with a smile on his face. Of course, I go all out on him for birthdays, etc. I make a big fuss and take note of little things he mentions and make sure to get them, and he loves all that. But what little things could I do to show I appreciate him? I feel like men aren't as vocal about this kind of thing. And what would make them smile or feel really appreciated without having to ask? Any advice? Could be anything, a gift, an experience, a gesture. I just want to do something a little extra special. Drop your thoughts in the comments and like and follow for more videos.
When does someone go from cool party guy to alcoholic? You know it's happening when the party ends, and he keeps drinking anyway. At first, he's the fun guy. The just one more shot guy. The guy with a drink in hand and a joke on his lips. People love him. But watch closely. He stops waiting for the party. He starts pre-gaming, alone. He starts hiding empty bottles. Suddenly, it's not funny anymore. You'll hear things like, "I just need to take the edge off. It's not a problem, I just enjoy it. I could stop if I wanted." But he doesn't stop. He drinks when he's happy. He drinks when he's anxious. He drinks when he's bored. Eventually, he drinks because not drinking feels worse than anything else. The shift is subtle. But it's real. When drinking stops being social and becomes necessary, that's the line. And here's the kicker, most people don't realize they've crossed it until it's already way behind them. Be honest, do you know someone who's already passed the line but still thinks they're just partying? Drop your thoughts in the comments and like and follow for more videos.